All right, we'll move on. Group E, Bayern minus 525 against Benfica. They're 12-1. The draw is at 7-1. This is a 4 p.m. kickoff in Germany. The three of us were all about Benfica in the previous meeting a couple weeks ago. It looked okay for a little bit, and then Bayern scored about 100 goals in 6 minutes to win 100-0. Bayern, I mean, I can't keep doing this. Like, I just can't keep going against them. You always hear that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But I'm going to do it. I think I'll probably take a nibble on Benfica on the money line at 12-1. I think there's a couple things here. Like, Bayern are basically in. They're at 9 points. They've had some weird results over the past couple weeks, including a 5-0 loss to Gladbach in a cup. I think that, whatever. I think if you're just looking at it from a pure value standpoint, there's a smidge of value on Benfica on the money line. It's hard to ever suggest there's not on a 12-1 team in the Champions League. But I also like the live over. We saw it last game. Bayern could just turn it on and turn a game on its head in a matter of no time. And Benfica will need to at least try to get a result if they fall behind. So this game could kind of go back and forth a little bit. So I might try to play a live over, but I'll definitely be on the Benfica money line at some point. Anthony, what about you?
Yeah, cash to Bayern fade. Had to do it in the DFB Pokal. If you follow me on Twitter or in the app, you know my love of watching Gladbach, and that was a historic result for the Foles. We're incredibly proud of that one. And I think they exposed some weaknesses that exist in this Bayern team as it's set up defensively. A lot of the Bundesliga teams haven't quite taken advantage of it, but we're starting to see some leakiness from Bayern. The expected goals allowed have ticked up a little bit. Hoffenheim created a few chances against them, almost scored a couple of times. Union Berlin got 2 at the weekend, or a little over 1 expected goal in that match for them. So I'm not expecting Bayern to continue to be this good defensively. So I like both teams to score here. Benfica showed some ability on the counter against Barcelona. I think they'll be able to show some ability on the counter here. If you go back to the last match, they probably should have got one. Neuer made a couple of awesome saves to keep them level. I mean, Benfica was nearly ahead in that game. So I like both teams to score here, minus 120 quite a bit. I think Bayern still rolls. They still win this game, and they still pretty much clinch the group with a win. But Benfica will get on the board.
And an interesting thing, if they do win and get to 12 points and basically clinch the group, it'll be fun to bet against them again in the next 2 matches. BJ, are you hopping on the Bayern fade train, the pain train here, or are you just gonna finally learn your lesson?
I'm done. I've waved the white flag. They've finally beaten me. I'm done. What it was from a projection standpoint is that Bayern way overperformed offensively last season, but this year they're a lot closer to their expected goals than what their actual results are. 38 goals off of 34.28 expected goals. That's still really that's incredible in 10 matches. And they've only allowed 8.07 non-penalty expected goals. So, and Benfica, they didn't look great in their last 2 domestic matches, only 1.79 expected goals total against 2 inferior opponents in Portugal. So it's a pass for me. Bayern's overvalued, but just going to move on with my life and act like they don't exist anymore.
You're a stronger man than I am.